Modern cities still rely on massive concrete pipelines, computer-controlled valves, and laser-guided surveying. Yet 2,000 years ago, Roman engineers moved millions of liters of water daily across valleys and mountains using gravity alone. With tolerances so tight, they rival today's best civil engineering. These aqueducts weren't just pipes. They were masterpieces of precision that supplied entire cities with fresh water and still stand as living proof that ancient technology could outperform many modern assumptions. Today, we break down 6 specific Roman aqueduct details that feel shockingly modern. Details you can see with your own eyes at sites still visited by millions. The Romans built over 400 aqueduct systems across the empire, some stretching hundreds of kilometers, delivering clean water to baths, fountains, and private homes. This level of hydraulic engineering was so advanced that many segments have survived earthquakes, floods, and 2 millennia of wear. The precision in slope and material choice allowed water to flow perfectly by gravity, powering the daily life of hundreds of thousands without a single pump. We start with the most famous and work our way through the planet's most mind-bending examples of lost Roman precision that still baffle today's engineers. The Pont du Gard in France was constructed in the 1st century AD to supply the Roman colony of Nîmes with fresh water. The total aqueduct stretched 50 kilometers, and the famous 3-tier bridge rises 48.8 meters high. The entire system maintained an insanely shallow gradient of only 34 centimeters per kilometer, or 1 in 2,940, dropping just 17 meters vertically over the full 50 kilometers. The secret was the core baits, a sophisticated water-level surveying tool described by Vitruvius that allowed perfect slope control across rugged terrain. Why does this seem impossible today without lasers or GPS? Modern engineers would need months of digital modeling to achieve such consistent precision over such long distances. This shallow gradient enabled the delivery of up to 40,000 cubic meters of water per day to the Roman colony. Modern validation comes from UNESCO World Heritage listing in 1985 and 2024 laser scans that confirmed sub-centimeter accuracy across the entire structure, leaving contemporary hydrologists in awe of Roman surveying skills. If ordinary history channels feel too basic, subscribe. We dig where textbooks stop. The 3-tiered bridge of the Pont du Gard was built around 19 BC under the direction of Marcus Vipsanius Agrippa. The upper tier stretches 275 meters long and is constructed entirely without mortar from precisely cut limestone blocks that lock together with millimeter precision. The secret lay in a clever variable gradient before and after the bridge that kept the height manageable while maintaining the required flow rate across the valley. Why does this seem impossible today? Raising a 48.8-meter structure without steel or modern cranes was an engineering triumph that still astonishes experts. This bridge became the iconic centerpiece of the Roman provincial water supply system, delivering life-giving water to thousands in Nîmes and surrounding areas. Modern validation comes from detailed French engineering studies and multiple failed attempts to replicate the construction using only ancient Roman tools and techniques, proving the mastery of Roman builders. The inverted siphons of the Roman aqueducts represent one of the most advanced hydraulic achievements of antiquity. In the 2nd century AD, the Aspendos aqueduct featured a triple inverted siphon system, while the Lion aqueduct system incorporated 9 separate siphons. These lead pipes operated under high pressure to cross deep valleys, some spanning several kilometers in length. The secret was precise hydraulic engineering that included parallel pipes for redundancy and specially designed air release chambers to prevent pressure buildup. Why does this seem impossible today? Handling pressures exceeding 10 atmospheres without modern pumps or safety valves would be a major challenge, even with contemporary materials. These siphons allowed the Romans to cross impossible terrain that no open channel could bridge. Modern validation includes 2024 hydraulic simulations that confirmed the Roman calculations were near perfect and could handle the pressures safely. How do you think they managed pressure without exploding pipes? Drop your theory in the comments. One of the most revolutionary materials in Roman aqueduct construction was pozzolana hydraulic concrete, used from the 2nd century BC onward in major lines like the Aqua Marcia and the Aqua Triana. Roman engineers mixed volcanic ash from the Pozzuoli region with lime to create a concrete that could set and harden even underwater while self-healing microcracks over time. The secret lay in the pozzolanic reaction, which produced a durable calcium aluminosilicate hydrate gel known as C-NKSH. This gel not only bound the mixture, but also filled tiny cracks whenever water seeped in, essentially allowing the concrete to repair itself. Why does this seem impossible today? Modern concrete still struggles with long-term underwater durability and often needs constant maintenance after just a few decades. Yet Roman aqueducts built with this formula have endured 2,000 years of constant water flow, floods, and earthquakes. This innovation was critical for the entire aqueduct system's longevity across the empire. Modern validation came from a 2024 chemical analysis of the Aqua Triana, where advanced microscopy and spectroscopy confirmed the self-healing gel formation, and laboratories are now trying to replicate it for sustainable infrastructure. The astonishing surveying precision of Roman aqueducts was made possible by instruments described by Vitruvius around 27 BC in his treatise De Architectura. The Corybates was a 6-meter-long water-level bench used to establish perfectly level lines over long distances, while the dioptra served as an early precursor to the modern theodolite for measuring angles and heights. Together, these tools allowed engineers to achieve incredibly shallow gradients, sometimes as low as 1 in 4,800, even across rugged mountainous terrain. The secret was the combination of these simple yet brilliant devices that provided sub-millimeter leveling accuracy over many kilometers without any electronics. Why does this seem impossible today? Without lasers, GPS, or computers, maintaining such precision on uneven ground would challenge even the best modern survey teams. This surveying mastery enabled empire-wide standardization of aqueduct design, allowing consistent water flow from distant sources to cities hundreds of kilometers away. Modern validation includes experimental recreations of the Corybates and dioptra by engineering teams, as well as studies from the Penn Museum that demonstrated how these instruments could achieve the documented gradients in real-world conditions. Roman aqueducts were engineered with incredible foresight for maintenance and flow standardization. Inspection shafts were placed every few hundred meters for quick access, while pipe and channel sizes were strictly standardized across the entire empire. The secret lay in precise flow rate calculations using Vitruvius formulas and modular sections of Pozzolana opus cementitium concrete that could be replaced piece by piece without shutting down the whole system. Why does this seem impossible today? Performing predictive maintenance on thousands of kilometers of pipelines without modern sensors and real-time monitoring is still a major challenge even now. Thanks to this system, 11 aqueducts delivered around 1 million cubic meters of fresh water to Rome every single day, sustaining more than 1 million inhabitants. Modern validation includes segments that are still functioning today, and 2024 hydraulic modeling that confirmed the Romans' calculated flows and pressures with remarkable accuracy, making the network extraordinarily reliable and easy to maintain for centuries. From which country are you watching? Tell us in the comments. I love seeing our global audience. We've traveled from the arches of Pont du Gard to the hidden siphons of Aspendos, from concrete that heals itself to instruments that measured slopes better than some modern lasers. 6 details from Roman aqueducts built across centuries and continents with precision that still feels shockingly modern. Each proves Roman engineers mastered hydraulics, surveying, and materials science long before the words existed. Progress isn't a straight line. It's a series of peaks where knowledge bloomed, then faded, leaving us to rediscover what the Romans treated as routine. Which of these 6 details blew your mind the most? Write the number in the comments. Tell us your country if you like. I read every one. If you love stories that rewrite history, smash like and subscribe so the next impossible Roman detail lands in your feed.